What's up, guys? Today we're going to be going over how to generate that knockout power. I'm going to be giving you guys 5 different tips on how to punch harder. Make sure you stick around for the first 4 because that 5th one isn't going to make much sense if you don't have the first ones. All right, let's get straight into it. That first tip, guys, is making sure everything's aligned when you're punching. Like if I have that hook, boom, my shoulder goes straight to my elbow. My elbow goes straight to my fist. This is taking away power, and it's going to be putting wear and tear on that shoulder and that elbow. Next thing you know, you're going to have tennis elbow or tendonitis in your shoulder. So we need everything, boom, to be aligned. And you notice I don't have gloves on, hand wraps, but it's safe because everything is working together. Same thing, a jab, boom. Everything's aligned. I'm not going out here. That's not good alignment. Boom. Same thing with that cross. Boom. Everything, it's like an arrow going straight to the target. I'm not going here. Like I'm backhanding it. Everything is aligned. Boom. So we're moving on to number 2 now. Number 2 is going to be making sure our distance is good. You got to be able to manage distance. So when I start on this bag, and if you have not seen how to hit the heavy bag video I made, I'm going to be linking it in the description below. Because I'm going to go over, you don't want to be touching that bag just quite yet. This is going to be jamming our punches, which is going to take away our power. So we want to be out here so that I can generate that power when I get there. The power is at the end of the punch, not in between it. Think about like a power meter bar on a video game. Like if you're doing the old school Madden, you want that thing getting all the way up to the green. You do not want it stopping in the yellow in the middle. Same thing, this isn't as powerful than this. And that wasn't much of an effort difference there. So make sure you're finding your distance. Go ahead and check out that video I'm linking in the description on how to hit the heavy bag to help with more information on that. So now we move on to number 3. Number 3 is going to be body transfer. I need to transfer my weight to be able to get real power, to generate real power. So if I'm throwing that hook, boom, you notice where my head's going. I'm here, right? My head's here. Boom. That's generating that power by transferring my weight to the other side. So I need to, boom, transfer that weight. And how I'm doing that moves us right on to number 4, which is going to be getting that lower body involved. So if I throw that hook again, I'm going to, there's a big old bug right here. I need to squish that thing. So we're going to pivot, which is going to help transfer that weight. So I throw it, and it's going to get my hip involved in the punch. That power comes from the ground up like a lightning bolt. Ground up. Everything's coming from the ground up. I'm on the ball of my foot, pivoting my hip and my foot. That's helping me transfer that weight. That's how I get that power on that hook. And how we do that same thing on the cross, the head. Let me go over here. You see my head's here. You can see it still. But when I throw that cross, boom. It's like I'm playing picky-boo. Boom. That hip is going in front, which helps me, again, transfer that weight to the opposite side. Boom. Another thing that does, you're my opponent. I don't want to be punching with my head on center. It's added defense as well. Boom. Now I'm off center. Same thing on that jab. Boom. That's also transferring that weight over, giving me a little bit more power, and it's helping me not get punched in the forehead, right? And then let's move straight on to number 5, that magical one. That magical one, if you're still here, you're going to learn how to knock somebody out. So the last thing that happens on our strike is the punch. It's like a whip. So if I throw out a bull whip, if I pull it too early, it's not going to give me that cracking effect. But if I wait to the very end, that's when I get it, right? That cracking effect. So same thing, everything's going. I'm pivoting. This is on the cross. I'm pivoting, transferring my weight, and then the punch goes. That's how we're thinking about it. So, boom, boom. It is gold. The last thing that happens, again, is that punch. So I'm here, boom, then I go. For an example with that show, that's a good drill to do. Have those hands down, go, boom, go, boom. So now we add the arms in, the actual punch. Boom. That's how we get that. And that's also helping us not push our punch. Because that's not going to help you hit harder. Pushing your punch is doing nothing for you. It's helping your opponent. So I don't want that. That's not a punch, that's a push. So again, going back to that bullwhip analogy. If I let that thing go, I got to bring it back real fast. Again, that's adding defense as well. Boom, back. Immediately, boom, back. That is my 5 tips on how to generate that knockout power. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought. If there's anything you would add to it. If not, click on that video right next to me on how to hit that heavy bag, man. I appreciate you guys. And remember, always keep the Lord first. Bless you.